All right, what's going on, YouTube? Want to make this little intro kind of quick. I was about to put out this video, first of many, and then I realized I haven't really prepared my audience for what I'm going to be doing or really explained it, so it would kind of be weird just posting this video without any context. I have obviously a lot of creative endeavors that you guys are able to see visually or hear auditorily. You get it. Creative endeavors, right? But I'm also very focused on business as well, which is why my LLC is business and creativity, which you guys will learn about more going forward. But this series is going to be focused on what I do on Turo. I've had a little over a year of experience as a Turo host, and I've gained a lot of insight, man. I'm a very analytical person, so I really pick up on a lot of info. So, sorry, again, I don't want to blab on too long. But the point is, I really feel like there's a lot of game that had I gotten without having to learn certain things, without certain learning curves, it would have been very beneficial. And being this close from where I started at, I feel like I have, a lot of very relevant information to give to upcoming Turo hosts or people that are just curious about it. So hope you enjoy this content. Hope a lot of you have some takeaways, or able to kind of structure your business based off of things, or just, gain info for your business. I'd love to hear feedback, but also keep in mind, man, I got some videos stacked up, man. I've been compiling them, so they're gonna get better as they go. Today is the first one, man, so check it out. Hope y'all enjoy, man. All right, what's going on, YouTube? So today it's not going to be a super long video unless I ramble on, who knows, but I want to talk to anyone who's interested in being a Turo host or is currently a Turo host, really about Turo host mentality and how you have to manage your business and manage your emotions at oftentimes. I mean, you're dealing with all types of different people, and most people are not really concerned with their host's day, or what their host has planned that day. So they'll kind of inconvenience your time, or just do other things that you feel are kind of inconsiderate. But guys, the main thing, you need to be oriented on your business. You can't be worried about your own personal emotions. And I think the biggest way to think about it is, if you were hiring someone, how would you want them to be? How would you feel if you have someone managing your cars, and now you get a bad review or two, a 1-star rating, and they say, hey, the person who dropped off the car was rude, he got upset with us because we XYZ. No matter what, that person could be right, but that person is a detriment to your business. And that would be, as a business owner, that is directly hurting your future rentals. Now let's say that person working for you said, oh, well, this is what happened and this is why I was right. He can be right, but he is being a detriment to your business because he cannot control his emotions. So for most of us Turo hosts, that employee is actually us. You're working for your own business. So you need to be thinking about it in that mindset. Am I hurting or helping my business? Am I putting my emotions before the business in this scenario? So I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna try to keep the story short. I had a rental going on yesterday for the Tesla Model S. Newest car added to the fleet, the most expensive car in the fleet, a different level of clientele I'm now interacting with. And so when he books it, it's a great booking. I'm excited that it's getting booked out. I think that's everyone's first fear when they first get a car. Everyone else is all applauding them, congratulations. You're like, okay, well, this is going to be an L if I don't get this thing moving. And it's that car note is not cheap on the Model S. So regardless, booking at 12, right? Now I already know I'm supposed to be somewhere else at 12. Okay, fine. I'll be probably about 45 minutes late, assuming we meet up, drop off the car at 12, and then I can go. So usually my home location is in Hollywood. I put it in the middle of pretty much Hollywood, right by Hollywood and Highland. It's generally a good spot because you want to go in somewhere where a lot of people are staying, a lot of tourists are there, because they might just walk from their hotel to your car. You never know. So that's usually my location. Model S, very expensive car. Don't necessarily need to be in this confined lot. In this case, where I house the car is in the Hollywood Hills. So it kind of goes hand in hand. You got a high-end luxury car, a high-end booker. They might want to go to that Hollywood Hills home, and it's just something about it feels a little more elegant, and you're not in this busy lot in Hollywood. Y'all know how Hollywood gets. If you're from LA, a lot of homeless people, a lot of grimy, it doesn't matter. So I asked the renter, hey, do you want to meet at the Hollywood Hills location where the car is actually housed? He says, whichever one's closest to West Hollywood. I say, oh, that's perfect. The house is right off of Sunset. Let's do that. I send him the address. He says, cool, see you at 12. Sure thing, right? Now, I go to the house where the car is location at, take it, go wash it up, return. I get there, I'm not gonna lie, a little late. I get there at 12:03, but I let him know ahead of time, hey, I might be about 3 minutes late. Usually people aren't too, it's 3 minutes and they're traveling, so they're used to waiting. It's only 3 minutes. He says at 11:55, no worries, man. I'm waiting on my Uber now, so I'll probably be there a little after you. Okay, cool. So I'm there waiting. It's about 12:05 by the time I'm really like situated. And the man is not reaching out to me, nothing. 12:25 comes along. And at that point, I'm already thinking, all right, after 12:30, I'm probably just going to leave the car for him and, just Turo go, all that, unlock the car for him. But I do prefer to be in person. I'm going to make another video on that. Either way, 12:25 comes around. He says, hey, man, so sorry for the delay, but I'll be there in 5. All right, cool. 12:30 comes along. Now he texts me, are you at the complex? I'm very confused. We did not agree to no complex. I am at the house of the address I sent you. So I, in nice words, say, I'm here. He says, well, Turo said this address. I said, well, I'm not sure if you remember, but 2 days ago we talked about this address. But no worries, I will come to you. So now I have to leave where I'm at. We're already 30 minutes later than we're supposed to be. It's going to take me about 6 to 10 minutes to get there because of traffic. I get there and then I already know now I have to call this Uber to get back to my original car. When I get there, he would never have known that I was very upset about this inconvenience for me. Also, I think anyone who's business oriented, you guys are going to be frustrated when your time is played with because we know how important our time is, right? So that is very frustrating to me. But when I get there, none of that, pull up, go through the car, especially with the Teslas, especially the Model S Plaid. I'm giving them the whole rundown. I'm showing them all this different stuff on the screen, just getting them excited for the trip. That's part of your job, is to get people excited for the trip, a good feeling, and have them comfortable asking you questions if anything does happen, because that does change their trip. You don't want them thinking, the Tesla's not that cool, too many issues, or the screen doesn't work. When, as a host, oh no, that's just fixed for that. Oh, that's not working. That's rare, but X, Y, Z. You want them to feel comfortable like that. So great handoff. Get out, call the Uber. Uber was going to take 15 minutes to get to me. I was even more frustrated by then. I am going to get to where I wanted to get to. Instead of 45 minutes late, I'm going to be an hour and a half late, to the point of, should I even come anymore? So I'm very frustrated, to be honest. I'm texting my girlfriend like, this dude is, XYZ, expletive here, there, whatever. Point is, as far as my renter and I's interaction, he was feeling great. He was a little apologetic, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. But great interaction, great handoff, left him excited. And either way, the whole time knowing this guy is completely messed up my day, inconsiderate, didn't pay attention, and he's saying things like, oh, sorry, I should have let you know about the change in locations. I'm like, well, there was no change in locations. You went to the wrong one after we clearly discussed the right one. And if it wasn't a conscious change, then you definitely should have let me know. So yes, very much on your part. Regardless, that was not my energy when I was with the guest. Not at all. It was a smooth handoff. And guys, you kind of have to operate this way, because let's think of it a different scenario. I could have told him, all right, we need to call another Uber to come to the house because this is the location that we agreed on. I also could have pulled up and let him know he inconvenienced my time. I also had the person I was explaining this to be like, you should have had him pay for your Uber, right? There's a lot of different ways you can go about being right and about letting someone know that they are wrong. But what that would have done, or if I had an attitude with them where I said, look, no, I gotta go, I can't show you around the car. What that would have done is turn something that cost me 1 hour. You also need to factor that 1 hour into how much you're making in the trip. How much is that actually costing you based on how much you're making off that rental? So I could take that 1 hour he cost me, and instead of moving on, going on with my day and having a great trip, I've now turned that into a 1-star review. I've turned it into an unhappy guest who is now telling others I had a very rude experience. He was upset because of XYZ, and no matter who is right in the situation, that review is going to hold. And people are going to see this review, and now it is going to deter them from supporting your business, from renting out your cars. It affects your reputation. Being right is not the key. Running a successful business is the key, and that does require having happy renters, happy customers, people who are happy with the service that you are giving them and will go on to refer you to other people, will go on to leave you a good review. I've had so many guests who have driven me crazy, but guess what? When you look at my fleet, out of 50-something trips, it is 50-something 5-star reviews. I've never gotten less than a 5-star, and I absolutely did not love every single renter that I've worked with. I did not think all of them were very considerate of my time, XYZ, that took the best care of the cars and did whatever. No matter what, I know that I got paid ran my business properly, and what they lacked in consideration, they made up for in a 5-star review, guys. Again, focus on your business, not your emotions, guys. I don't want to ramble on too long, but you really need to always think about your business before anything. You can't be mad, oh, I had to wait an extra, X amount of time. Guys, that is a personal problem. Your business cannot care about your personal problems. You need to put your business first before anything. Now, if you're, again, guys, all my videos are pretty much focused on people who are trying to scale a business. If you're someone who, it's your personal car and you're just kind of one foot in, one foot out, not to knock, but, you're more or less, yeah, it'll help me pay off the car note. I got the car sitting here. I might as well do that. I could see the frustration. And if you're someone like that, I would absolutely recommend doing automated. Everything as automated as possible. Do Turo Go. Leave it sitting there. You don't even have to interact with the guests. You can just kind of keep going on with your day. But for people who are building a fleet, I highly recommend you are there in person doing your handoffs. But again, make sure it fits your schedule. And I'm going to get more into that in a future video as to why I think, for me personally, it is best to meet up in person. So anyways, guys, hope you guys got something good from this video. Hopefully it was educational and can help shape the way you guys run your business and just manage your fleet. And as always, man, really appreciate you guys tapping in. Hopefully you guys took something away from this video, and I'll definitely have much more for you guys going forward. Rizzy out.